and we were able to sustain it and come out and guard and improve as the game went on, and I was very encouraged by that. I think we all know Illinois Chicago is installing a new system and a new style of play, and I would anticipate seeing them continue to improve, because I saw them improve in their previous games, exhibitions. So I think they're going to be a good team that wins some games down the stretch here, because I think Coach Moore's system, once they get in place, it's so dramatically different than what they had in place that once they get a little bit more familiar with it, there will be improvement, and they'll win some games there. So I think this will be a team that will show great improvement. But I liked what we did in the second half, and how we improved, especially on our post defense, interior defense, because that was really what was hurting us the most by all of our defenders, not just our big guys, and we got better at that in the second half. Thank you.
Jamie, when Brad and Ashton are playing as well as they did tonight, I mean, how difficult is that on opposing teams to
well, they've been doing it for a while. They're pretty good the other night too, and their numbers speak for themselves. And they're good. And Gilbert was a better day for Gilbert too, as he's getting a little bit more comfortable. So I really like our perimeter. I mean, I really do. And Trayvon's giving us good minutes, and Lamar's giving us some good stuff, and Jonathan. So I think it's a strength of ours, but they're both really getting other guys shots and making shots. That's a good combination to have. I like that we were able to cut down their minutes too as well tonight, and that was good. And I think that makes them even more efficient as well. But the numbers don't lie. I mean, they've done it 2 games in a row, and they've been doing it all in practice, and they did it last year as well. So I think how highly I speak and feel about their game and their development, and they're much better players this year than last year, and they were pretty good last year.
Coach Ashton said he wasn't happy at halftime. Was it anything? Was it a different approach in the second half, or was it kind of more attitude?
I can't speak to him on
team wide.
Oh, I felt we had a nice run going, and then our defense let us down a little bit, and we didn't stay on it as much as we needed to, and it's tough to play when you have a lead that big, but we were able to sustain it, and I think that our guys understand that we have a lot of good players, and we played 13 guys tonight, and they all deserve minutes, and they all probably deserve more minutes, and that's just something that can't work out. So, we just got to keep pushing each other. I think that's the thing we really talked about at halftime, and every day is an opportunity. Doesn't mean what the score is in the game or practicing. It's an opportunity to get better, and to me, we got better in the second half as a group, and that was encouraging.
How much Ashton had 5 3-pointers? How much or how important were those? It seems like they when he hit those, it took a little bit of the sail.
Well, we had a pretty good lead going in, and then he hit some threes, and it got separated. We separated even more. But this is a good team from a good league. I think again they're going to win some games once they get the system in place. They got a lot of seniors, experienced guys, and that is a good league. So I wouldn't be surprised to see them improve and get better with it. Like I said, it's a dramatically different offense and style that they're playing. So you're going to see them get better. And so we were able to pull away from a pretty good team, pretty physical team, pretty experienced team at the same time. So. This will be my 7th cake. Even my daughter didn't have this many birthdays. But yeah, there was some good things, and we got better. It's tough to get better, but we got better in the second half, and oftentimes teams are not able to sustain and stay on it and concentrate and stay with their stuff. But I was really encouraged by our team and how they did that. I mean, we ended up with 11 turnovers. We got pretty much every goal we wanted to get, and by a pretty good margin, and we had to sustain it to do that.
Talk about it a little bit. Were you happy with the offensive balance you guys had today?
Yeah, I mean, it's we got 27 assists. We're passing the ball well. We've got guys who can make shots. on the perimeter. Our interior scoring is continuing to improve. You know, I think we have a nice team. We've been known for our offensive balance. I think our perimeter has the ability to score a little more than maybe we've had in the past, but that remains to be seen, and it remains to be seen as they continue to develop. So, you know, we've got a long way to go, but there was improvement in these last 5 days, and you know, this is early, and usually not in season that I'm getting a birthday cake. So this is earlier than normal, and that's when I recognize how early we've actually started. Because it was this is no one else has got 2 wins at this point, and quality wins. I wouldn't be surprised, like I said, this team wins some more games than Chicago once Coach Moore gets his stuff in there. He comes from a great program and a great system, and once they get it in and get used to it. And we saw them improve, but we really sustained it, and that's tough to do in the second half when you have a lead, and that was encouraging to me.
You mentioned your inside game a little bit. Can you talk a little more about Gary and Dante's performance?
Yeah, they were very good, especially in the second half, and you know, I think they were. They didn't get as with the last game being such a unique game style and how the game went, and you know, we were looking forward to them getting out and doing some things tonight, and on the offensive and defensive ends of the floor, and you know, you want to learn from every outing, whether it be practice or game, and I think our guys learned something from tonight and the last couple of days, so that's a good thing, and I think they responded in a very good way from being coached, and that's good, and that's why they've improved and why they're so good. They're such a great tandem, and JJ did some good things too, Richardson, so that was encouraging.
Anything else for Coach?
Make a wish.
Okay. Don't you guys have to sing, or is that?
Happy birthday
to you. I did it wrong earlier. I didn't pull it out before they said it. Our players were better. That was